All right, track number 3, last track in the inbound session. We're here with Rollworks, and Tony and Lauren are going to do a joint presentation. So we get to hear from both of them. Let's do introductions. Tony, you start.
Thank you very much, Alex. I'm Tony. I am the agency partner manager here at Rollworks, responsible for all things partnerships and building out all the infrastructure pieces. And I brought Lauren along with me to help. Lauren, if you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks, Alex, for having us. My name is Lauren. I'm a sales rep at Rollworks. I've been here for almost 4 years now and excited to talk through our agency partnerships today.
Awesome. And as usual, we have a deck. We've got 19 minutes and 20 seconds to go through this. And then any follow-up needs, we'll get you the contact information and the links if you want to do full demos and, of course, get onto the track. But go ahead and start screen share.
Want to give a quick overview of what we are for agencies. We sell to a number of different verticals, companies who are interested in running account-based marketing. The main ones are SaaS, financial services, business services, healthcare, and manufacturing. And some of the biggest takeaways we can help you help your clients are learning about who their ideal customer profile is, building out a list of the target companies that match that criteria, really ranking those companies, and then being able to reach them and engage them with both advertising as well as a multi-channel orchestration. So, working in tandem with your sales team and the marketing automation and CRM that you have in place. So we're very flexible. We offer various different packages and price points depending on where companies are in their ABM journey. This could be anywhere between $18K and above per year. And the top integrations are HubSpot, of course, as well as Salesforce and Marketo. Tony, if you want to just speak to the last point here.
Yeah, absolutely. So the ways in which we engage with agencies through our partnership, we do currently have a structure of an agency account that would allow your client accounts to live within that agency account so you can quickly navigate between those. We also offer a discounted internal use of Rollworks to our agency partners so you can leverage the platform yourself. And then another way you can use us as well is through co-selling opportunities with Rollworks.
Love it, guys. Awesome.
Thanks, Tony. So now I'll move on to showing a quick demo of the platform. So we'll take a look at what this might look like for an agency user. So I'm going to switch over to the platform here. All right, so right now you can see the homepage of the Rollworks platform. So this is going to give you an easy one-stop shop to all the campaigns you currently have running. And it also helps point you to the place in the platform depending on what you want to do next. But overall, the Rollworks platform consists of 3 main pillars. Number 1 is identification, who are the target companies, target customers. And number 2 is engagement. How do we reach the right people at those companies all across the internet on all their devices? And then 3 is measurement. So how do we really track the attribution and know that your account-based marketing program is making a difference on pipeline and revenue? So the first thing that we can start with is actually understanding that ideal customer profile and building a target account list. So we have an account list builder here within Rollworks where you can access over 20 million companies from Rollworks database, as well as marrying this with your existing data within HubSpot. We can also score the accounts using a machine learning model that looks at your client's existing customers, right? And figures out companies that are going to look similar to this. We also have intent data built in. So similar to, SEO, we can track intent topics and intent keywords across the web. So when people are searching for things that are relevant to your client's business offering and be able to activate on that. Then once we've, really figured out who to target and really prioritize these lists, then we can create campaigns. So we can create campaigns based on simple website retargeting, based on the target accounts we've created, as well as based on intent topics. And the nice thing about these campaigns is that they're synced by sales stage, so we can show custom messaging depending on, where people are in the journey. We also want to marry this together with your efforts that you have on the sales side. So we're going to be pushing a lot of data back into HubSpot, and we're going to be providing your sales team with information on what companies are spiking in engagement and what companies are the best fit so that sales reps know who to reach out to, what they were doing. So there's a lot of great information that we're really pushing back. And then the last thing that I wanted to speak to is the reporting. So we have detailed reporting in terms of how we're moving the needle. Are we reaching the right companies? Are we reaching the right people within those companies? What does the engagement and the intent look like? And most importantly, we want to track your impact on open opportunities and on revenue. And throughout the whole process, we really want to be a strategic partner to you and your client. So we provide guidance in terms of the ABM journey, and we want to meet you wherever you are and help take you to the next step. So yeah, that's a super quick demo, 30-second high level overview. And yeah, looking forward to speaking with you about your clients.
I love it. So pure data services, obviously ABM services, campaign targeting, enrichment, optimization services, all sorts of service revenue in there. Tony, you're going to pick us up at service track number 1.
So as your clients are asking about Rollworks, just a couple keywords to listen in for and to know when Rollworks would make sense. Lauren mentioned ICP, ideal customer profile. We can help in that instance. Target account list is another huge one. Whether you already have an existing one, you're looking to build upon it and score it, or if you need to build one from scratch, that is something we specialize in. And then obviously account-based marketing in general. That is Rollworks as a whole is ABM. That's what we do. As far as other services that are relevant that you can add to what Rollworks does, site personalization, marketing automation, CRM, there's a lot of different integrations that you can add on to really make a robust ABM offering. And these are just like a small snippet. We go pretty deep with a lot of different technology companies. So you can add on a lot to what we do. And then the other products that are relevant, HubSpot, we've mentioned a lot. HubSpot is one of our top partners. LinkedIn and Drift are just a couple others as well. But like I said, those integrations, we have quite a robust.
There's a quick recap of how you can actually deliver ABM to your clients by using Rollworks. So we believe that account-based marketing is just good B2B marketing. So by focusing on the right accounts to reach out to, and we use the word accounts and companies interchangeably, right? So finding out who the best target customer is for your client. By doing that, they're making their marketing efforts a lot more efficient and essentially spear fishing instead of, casting a really wide net. So that really helps in terms of growing revenue. So we do that with that 3-step approach. So number 1, we want to find the best accounts, the most likely to become really good customers for your client. Then we want to run those coordinated multi-channel campaigns in tandem with, Rollworks, HubSpot, LinkedIn, Drift, whatever kinds of marketing and sales channels you have going. And then we want to measure everything. So we didn't have a chance to look at this in the demo, but we have the capability to see all the different channels, how they're coming together, and ultimately what impact that has on each company.
Yeah. So then as far as, getting a Rollworks instance up and running, you can do that in as little as 2 weeks. Realistically, just depends on the level of buy-in from you and your client. To start all that out, you just connect with our team to identify what the best package will look like so we can get you set up and signed on to begin that onboarding process. Once we've made that determination, we ask that you register that referral with us through our form that we'll provide once you sign up. From there, our onboarding team kind of acts as, your training, like that's going to be your certification into Rollworks, as you have this extended period with our onboarding team where they want to help you become an expert on the fly, help make sure you understand and are comfortable with everything that we're planning on doing and what you want to do and making sure it all fits. And then from there, once everything's in place, we have the data, we're comfortable. That's when we can get started with running the multi-channel ABM campaigns and the playbooks that Lauren showed you within that demo to make sure we're targeting the right audience at the right time. Pricing on our side is a little bit tricky because it is very nuanced. There is a lot of variability involved with how we do our pricing. I'm sure you saw on that first slide, we have a very wide range from 18K to 174, and we have a lot of them above 174. What Rollworks prides itself on is being able to democratize ABM and allow even the SMBs who are just trying to dip their toes into the water to have a chance to explore ABM, but we also service a lot of enterprise level clients as well. So these are a few of the packages we offer. We have standard, professional, and ultimate. And as you can see, as you work your way up, that just includes more ICP scoring models, some more intent topics, different things like that. But as far as pricing goes, the best way to learn more about pricing would be based off specific fit with your client, what they're looking to do, what their needs are, getting in touch with one of our sales reps, and then we can have that conversation more custom to what they're looking to do.
Yeah, so NS1 is one of my favorite examples when it comes to some of our customer stories. So NS1 was actually able to get 69 times return on investment. And what they did is they really prioritized accounts with the help of Rollworks Data Foundation. So they really focused on intent topics specifically, and they put in those keywords and topics that resonated most with their business, what their potential customers might be looking for. And they also did a bi-directional sync with their CRM to drive stage-specific messaging. So those campaigns that are really tailored in terms of the ad creative, the call to action, everything is customized to where that buyer may be in the journey. So they did see a 3x lift in engaged visitors and a 29% decrease in cost per click as well, with the use of those intent-focused campaigns. And then the next case study that we wanted to touch on is Mixpanel. So I do see this a lot where, your client may have a freemium model, right? Where people can come to the website, they can sign up for a free trial, but then we really want to make sure that they're continuing to grow that free trial base into paying customers. So Mixpanel was able to increase their target account list using Rollworks database and scale from starting with 100 to up to 2,000 target accounts, really increase not only the amount of free trial subscribers, but most importantly, the conversion rate. So when the free trial subscribers were actually converting to paid, and they use Rollworks and Marketo integration together, and they saw 60% increase in conversion rates and a 30% reduction in cost per acquisition. And this is a really big point on ABM. It's just making all different points throughout the funnel a lot more efficient and cost effective.
Perfect. Do you want to touch on the sales and the rebuttals, Lauren, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
So just wanted to call out a couple of questions that we hear a lot of the time. So number one would be that, we've heard Rollworks has a long-standing foundation with our other business unit, AdRoll, that it's really about digital advertising. And what if we don't rely so much on digital advertising? Well, why should you use Rollworks? Well, what we would say to that is we have so much more in terms of the platform, the support, and everything that you can do. Account-based marketing essentially is just coordinating your marketing and sales efforts towards the right customers. And advertising is just one tiny piece of that. So there's a lot of capabilities that we can get to that are completely different from advertising. In fact, you could exclusively focus on all the other pieces if that's what's right for you and your client. Secondly, is ABM only for mid-market and enterprise? No, ABM is actually for companies of all sizes. And again, we have super flexible packaging and pricing that's going to help meet you and your client where they are. And it doesn't matter if they have, if they're a small startup or if they're a huge company. We're working with companies of all sizes. Finally, how do you know if you're ready for ABM? So your client may have some hesitations, maybe, is it the time? Do we need to do more things to get ready? We'd highly encourage to come talk to us and we can evaluate your client on a use case by use case basis. But, typically we find that a lot of the things that, clients feel that they have to do themselves in order to get ready for ABM are really things that we can actually empower them on together and get started using the platform to actually help with those use cases. So yeah, we would love to talk to you about the specific clients you have in mind.
Perfect. Thanks, Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay, so now sorry, did you want to say something?
No, that was great, Lauren.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
As far as what the process looks like on becoming a partner, so phase one, we want to get you signed up and listed on our partner page to open up that initial relationship, the visibility into everything. We also at that point would share our collateral package with you, which has pre-recorded content, sales decks, partner resources, everything and anything you would need to get started. And we can also at that point set up a time to do a demo or a lunch and learn for your team to help you get more comfortable with Rollworks. From there, once we have that foundational piece built, we can transition into looking into areas of where we can show up and market together through various thought leadership content pieces, whether it's blog posts, webinars, case studies, anything you can think of. We have a partner marketing team on our side that is eager to work with you. From there, once we're a little more established, we can then transition our focus into co-selling. We leverage Crossbeam heavily on our side. We would love to get you set up in there, start sharing our list, and look for potential accounts on your side and our side where we can get our sales teams working together to continue to build upon the partnership. And then from there, once we're established as partners, we're listed, we're co-selling, we're co-marketing. At that point, it's a perfect time to look at, issuing a formal press release, bringing this partnership out into the market and announcing where we're at, and just continuing to build and grow from there. So what being a Rollworks expert provides once you're to that go-to-market stage, we mentioned the listing. We are currently working on tiering as well. So that listing, once the tiering is in place, you will have priority as well, being listed in a better spot. More highlights in our content. We do co-market across the spectrum of our partners, but for our expert partners, we want to go deeper with them and show them more in our content. We do provide custom enablement assets as well. And that's something I'm looking to build upon a lot more this year. Just more specific pieces that go deeper to help you better understand the nuances of Rollworks and ABM. And then we mentioned the co-selling campaigns. Account mapping and finding that crossover where we can work together more and align our sales teams to try and close those deals. And then here's just a few co-marketing opportunities, but also here's the listing. This actually leads to a dedicated landing page. This is just the snippet from the first page, but you will have a chance to actually go in and basically sell your agency to anybody who's coming through our partner page on why they might want to work with you. And then also just a few of the content pieces we've done previously with some of our partners, and we're looking to expand and do more of that this year. As far as what support looks like for our partners, so first and foremost, all of our agency partners will have a dedicated rep on the partnership side, whether it's myself or my colleague Cody, who you would meet after you sign up. You will also have a dedicated sales rep and an AM for each account that you refer. So you'll always have a point of contact here at Rollworks. We don't expect you to do this on your own. As far as when you do refer a client, you can choose to be as hands-on or as hands-off as you would like to be. We don't expect you to be an expert overnight. You can literally just send us the referral and we'll do everything for you if you're more comfortable there. But best practice is early on to lean on our team. While you're still learning, let us be the experts on our side. Let us show you how to do these things. And then over time, as you get more comfortable, if you decide you want to be more hands-on, we can adopt a new model to work with you however you choose, whatever's best for you.
Killer.
Yep. Next steps from here. Here's the link to sign up. We'll get you listed on our partner directory once you've signed up. And then from there, we will connect and find the various ways we can work together.
I love it. And we are right at time. So next steps are there. Links are either on this page if you're watching this in the course, or in chat if you're live at Partner Tracks. And Tony, Lauren, wonderful, man. Thanks for putting in the time and the effort to present. Really huge. I think this is great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex.
Take care for now.